everyone, welcome to another one of my videos. This one is to help you out with Con 6th grade calculate the median. When we're calculating the median, what we're doing is we're looking for the center in the set of data. It's just another measurement of central tendency, and it's actually the center point in the set of data. So let's talk about it. So on this first example here, we have the following data represents the number of students in the classrooms at Roosevelt Middle School. Sort the data from least to greatest. So that's the first thing you need to do when you're doing these, is you need to always put them in order from least to greatest. So just go ahead and find your smallest one, slide those around. It'll be a little bit easier on Con because they kind of jump around a little bit more. These are a little bit easier to sort when you're doing it in Con, but I just made up my own. So 24, so 15, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30, and 35. So we have them all in order. Then you just want, how many points here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we have 9 points, then my fifth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is my middle number. So my fifth one is my middle number. So notice I have 4 below that and 4 above it. So that is my middle number. So I would just enter that in. So my number for that one that I'd type in is just 23. So that's the easiest case when you're dealing with finding the median. Again, it's just the middle number. The median is easy when you have an odd set of data, and that's the case on this one. We have an odd set of data. We had 9 points, so we end up with the middle number. You have just a little bit more work to do when you end up with an even set of data. So let's go ahead and look at this next example here, okay? The following data represents the number of pets in each student in Mrs. Thompson's home room, okay? So we just collected the data. One student had 3, 2, 2, 5. One student had 0 pets. So this is the number of pets that students had when they surveyed that. So again, first thing we do is we start by putting them from least to greatest. So let's move the 3 up here somewhere. Move the 5 over a little bit too. Got a 2 we need to move down. 1 you move down. Move that 5, 3, 4. So I think, do we have them all in order there? So 1, 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like I say, it's a little bit easier on Con because they kind of slide around. But we put them all in the set of in the right order from least to greatest. Be careful you do that too, from least to greatest. And then you need to find the middle one. Now if we go with here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there is no middle point because we have 5 and 5. So we'll notice that we end up with here, we have these two numbers that end up being the middle. And so when you get to this point, what you need to do is you need to find the average of the two numbers. So we're going to take 2 plus 3. And since we're finding the average of its two numbers, we divide it by 2. So we're finding the mean or the average of those two of the two middle numbers. So that would be 5 halves. Now, in Con, you could enter it in. I think it'll let you enter it in as 5 halves. We could also enter that in as, that would go in there as 2 and 1/2, and we also realize that that would be 2.5. I think it'll let you put any of those options in there for your median on this one. Again, this is the time. It's not actually even a number that's in our set of data. So the median's not always a number in your set of data if you have an even set of numbers. So that's one thing you need to be aware of. If you have an odd set of numbers, it will always be one of the numbers in your set. But if you have an even one, it will be the mean or the average between the two middle numbers. And notice now I do have 4 numbers below those 2 numbers, 4 numbers below, 4 numbers above, and so I would end up finding the average of those 2 is what I do in that case, okay? So I find the average of my 2 middle numbers if I have an even set of data, and then that's what we would just put in there. Again, I think you'll have access to the calculator on these if you need it as you're going through Khan. So you could do that work with a calculator too and just add those together and divide it by 2 and just put your decimal answer in there. Good luck with these. Let me know if you have any questions, or me or your teacher know. Have a good day. Bye.